Hey guys, Total Control 871. Court is in a very brief recess right now. I just wanted to give you a quick scan, give a pause and you can read this. Let's give you guys, hold on. You guys can read this. See, it's a very, can you get it all? And this is our last page of the narrative. Okay guys, so obviously Mr. Kinzer has no idea how video and audio evidence works. In that narrative that we just saw, there are a lot of very easily provable lies that he made. He lies and says that I slammed the hood of the vehicle. You are more than welcome to review the video in question. At no time whatsoever did I ever come in physical contact with the SUV whatsoever. You see, this is the problem when it comes to telling lies. The Mormons, they actually put out a rather catchy jingle in the late 80s about telling lies. And it is indeed true. Lying gets very, very tricky very quickly. Liars are never content with just simply telling one lie. They always have to tell additional lies to fortify their first lie. And that's exactly what we see here with Thomas Kinzer. He's trying to lie and say that I assaulted the vehicle, which is an easily provable lie. But to make matters even worse, it's not just simply Thomas Kinzer lying, it's also the police department. When we read this narrative report, we can see how the police, they choose when they want to say, Dunbar stated or Kinzer stated. We see in that narrative great liberties were taken when the officer was writing it, basically putting a lot of words in my mouth, things that I never ever said. That was one of the first report writing 101 when I was an officer. You never ever put words in the person's mouth. I did a report one time where at the casino, one guest pulled a knife on another guest. In my report, I said that the guest was brandishing a knife. The victim never told me brandishing. The victim never used that word. And of course I had to, my supervisor made me rewrite the report, Words matter. It's extremely important. But here we see Egg Harbor Township Police, they take a lot of carblage and a lot of liberties in putting words in people's mouth. For them, it doesn't matter. For them, they're definitely trying to write a narrative that is the most favorable possible to Thomas Kinzer. Unfortunately, they do a lot more than just simply come up to the line, the threshold of lying. They actually cross that threshold, and they make a lot of assumptions and lies that just simply are not true. Alright, so a lot more I could say, a lot more I am going to say. We're in recess right now. I got to get back in there, and what can I say? We're going to fight it. Cryptic tickets are indeed still, after the video evidence that I've seen, it's still very much indeed cryptic. I'll give you more on that a little bit later on too. Alright guys, Total Control 871.